Welcome guys to another quick Vertcoin update video. So of course we're going to talk about Vertcoin, but I also wanted to mention Bitcoin in this video. I want to talk about some new listings that are going on the Reddit and Discord page. They aren't through yet, we need some more funds, but it will work itself out. I wanted to show you why I am currently accumulating even more Vertcoin, and I wanted to show you where I post my regular updates about Vertcoin and cryptocurrencies in general. So Vertcoin, not much going on at the moment. Volume is up 300%. I think it was because someone dumped like 200k today. Was kind of happy with that, to be honest. Let's take a look first at my Twitter account. So if people want to follow my crypto journey, definitely check my Twitter account. It's basically a lot of traveling pictures, but also lots of Vertcoin related stuff. Fun polls, how many cheeseburgers will Bitboy Crypto eat today? Majority of people agrees with me there, pretty obvious. Um, More Vertcoin stuff, my own trading wallets. So this is a wallet with 1260% profit in a year. So that kind of shows that I know what I'm doing. Will activity, manipulation, crazy wicks, more traveling pictures. Some warnings like Bitfavo, crazy wicks, liquidity issues. IFI, I kind of warned everyone 40 hours before it happened that IFI was going to collapse, so that was a pretty nice call as well. Some of my own holdings, like Vertcoin holdings, I made some pretty nice Bitcoin predictions in the past. Back to when we were trading at 38k, I predicted to 20k, so that was in April, and all these predictions came true, so kind of shows that I know what I'm doing. And if you want to check it out, definitely do. Okay, so this is my favorite website for Vertcoin, bitinfocharts.com, and basically what it allows you to do is literally go into the blockchain and see every transaction that happens. So one of the cool things on this website is you can see the dormant Vertcoin addresses. So this is 50 million Vertcoin that is not moving. So this is either from people that literally passed away, people that lost access to their wallets, people that lost their passwords, people that are simply holding for a very long time, or people that just completely forgot that they ever bought Vertcoin in the first place. So 50 million is being kept off exchanges and it's not moving, which means that the circulating supply is even lower than we originally thought. Another cool thing on this website, I noticed some big transactions. Whales are doing something. I'm not sure what, but they are doing something. So 800k, that's a lot. Literally moved into this wallet a few days ago, 4 days ago, was kept into this wallet, and then bam, was gone. So when you press this block number there, you can literally follow every transaction. So this was 500k that was being sent yesterday. So I like to follow this transaction, see where it actually went. So you can see it went from this wallet to two separate wallets. This one, let's check it out, got the 420k, and then suddenly it was gone. This was yesterday evening. Let's take a look. 424k. Check the block again. You can see that went to this wallet where it still is. So you can see he received 400k. I've been noticing a lot of these transactions. What do they mean? Usually when transactions get added like 400k and they come from an exchange, it's people that want to hold for a long time. So for the next bull market, for example. But when there's a lot of movement, that usually means that whales are planning something, that they're up to something. When they move to an exchange, it means usually that they are going to sell. But you cannot just sell a million Vertcoin because there's no exit liquidity. So usually what whales do is they pump the price like 40-50%. The people on the exchange notice a 50% gain. Suddenly they have interest in this project, and that's when whales dump their coins. So most pumps are actually just to create exit liquidity. But something is definitely going on here, so keep that in mind and definitely check out this website because it's absolutely amazing. Okay, so everyone that has been trading cryptocurrencies for a while knows that whenever Bitcoin goes up, altcoins go up. Okay, altcoins basically just follow Bitcoin, and therefore, whenever we take a look at altcoins, it's important to take a look at Bitcoin as well, where it is in the space. Bitcoin price predictions, guys. I don't particularly like people that constantly make these Bitcoin price predictions simply because Bitcoin is a volatile asset. Okay, so whenever Europe starts accepting cryptocurrencies, price could be 30k by the end of the weekend. but whenever Binance goes busted, price could be 10K by the end of the weekend. So there's just too many factors that impact Bitcoin price. Therefore, making price predictions is like writing horoscopes. Okay, makes no sense. So all these influencers like the Moon Carl and BitBoy Crypto, keep in mind that these people are influencers. They're not traders. They make their money with YouTube, not with trading cryptocurrencies. So I'm not gonna make any price predictions here. I'm just gonna say the lower we go, the better your risk reward ratio. The latest thought that we have seen here was that Binance was having liquidity issues. I think it's FUD. I think it's not true. This happened like a few days ago, and then 2 days ago, Binance decides to buy all Voyager assets for 1 billion. Guys, if this company was having liquidity issues, I don't think they would be buying a project like this for 1 billion. Okay? So keep that in mind. They are still spending big money. I don't think they are in any trouble. I think it's fun. I think that market makers want you to sell cheap, and I think that they're trying to mess with you. Keep in mind that these market makers will always get what they want. Okay? They create a certain pattern. This is a bear flag or an ascending triangle, and these usually have bearish outbreaks. But basically, what they do is they create a pattern like this. If the majority of retail investors go long, they go short. If the majority of retail investors go short, they go long. So the majority of people will always lose money, simply because the market maker decides in which direction we go. And if 60% of the people think we go up, it pays them to go short. Okay, because 60% will lose money and 40% will win money. So the majority of people will always lose money. Keep that in mind. Okay guys, so what is the reason that I started accumulating more Vertcoin? Well, one of the main reasons is because the SRSI told me to do so. This is the relative strength index, and it shows whether a stock, or in this case cryptocurrency, is oversold or overbought. Okay, when it gets above this line right there, means that a stock is overbought. So too many people are buying it, price goes up way too fast, price isn't justified. These are great exits from the market. Okay, so you can see it right there. This would have been your top, exit the market. This would have been your top as well, exit the market. Another top right there, exit the market. Top as well, exit the market. So whenever you see the SRSI above this line right there, try to take some profits. But the opposite is true as well. When it gets below this line right there, these offer amazing entry opportunities. Okay, so whenever I see Vertcoin below this level right there, I start accumulating. I did so right there, accumulated for 3 days, bam, 122% profit. Did so again when it was oversold again, 52% profit. Did it right there, 58% profit. So this always works, and results in the past are no guarantee for the future. I know that this is not financial advice, but I'm definitely seeing a pattern right there. So that's why I started accumulating the minute that I noticed that Vertcoin was extremely oversold again. Let's say it's just a small pump, the smallest we've seen is 40%. That will bring Vertcoin to 19.4 cents again. This is the euro chart, okay? So dollar is going to be even higher. Now let's say it goes up 122%. We've seen that before. 122% would bring Vertcoin to around 30 cents. Okay. Vertcoin Reddit is pretty active at the moment. We've seen some news about new listings. Of course, they'll require some listing funds since Vertcoin doesn't have the volume to be interesting enough for exchanges to list it themselves. DigiFinex, a listing campaign, it's basically $40,000. We did 60,000 for the Changely listing, so it's not that hard, but some whales definitely left Vertcoin since, let's say, this bear market. So it's going to be tough to collect these kinds of funds, and I'm definitely willing to participate in these donations, but let's take a look first at what the current options are. So DigiFinex is a pretty big exchange compared to Bitfavo and Bittrex, the biggest exchanges that Vertcoin is listed on at the moment. You're talking about a 10x in volume on this exchange itself. They uploaded this This is about an SBET listing, KuCoin, Maxi, Gateo, Huobi. Yeah, basically our response from these four exchanges were that Vertcoin needs to improve trading conditions for further review, but we are being monitored, so they are basically watching us. We were not rejected, but we need to do more trading. The best stepping stone for us to get to these top exchanges is, the thing here is that Vertcoin has very low trading volume, and exchanges make money on trading, so of course they want a coin that's being traded. So the 300% gain in volume today, that's a great step. So yeah, I think that listing it on DigiFinex is probably our best bet here. It's way better than Changely, especially when you compare the listing funds. So we'll see what we can do. I know people are pretty fearful right now, as they should, because no one knows where Bitcoin is gonna go. But if I learned one thing from the past, that's life-changing opportunity never feels like a life-changing opportunity. Okay, but when I look at the facts, the chart looks pretty much bottomed out. It bottomed here in June as well, 2021, right before it took off, in 2020, and I cannot remember a time where it traded below this level. So for me, this is like a pretty great entry, and I'm willing to take that risk. I know many other big players that are taking the risk as well. And I know that what they're doing is just accumulating and accumulating. And once they accumulated enough, once they own like 4, maybe 5 million Vertcoin, they're gonna pay for that listing themselves because they know it's gonna pay off. So eventually it will definitely happen. It's just a matter of when, in my opinion. Do your own research. Never let anyone decide to buy or sell for you. Look at the facts. Look at where it's been in the past. Look at the overall market conditions, and based on those decisions, make your own choice on whether you want to be in it or not take the risk at all. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another update in like a few months or something.